Hey guys, we're back with another video. I think we're on trip to Thrift 139. Got a big haul here. I just got back from the carboot this morning, and then I went yesterday as well, which is where I got most of this stuff. This morning wasn't amazing. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new here, follow my Instagram and my Depop down there at the bottom of the screen. Ryan's Finds, RJohnS, FFinds. As well as that, follow the wholesale Instagram, messinawholesale down there at the bottom of the screen. You can message us on the Instagram if you're interested in vintage wholesale clothing or secondhand clothing. And I'll also put the email in the description, so you can just email us if you don't have or don't want to use Instagram. And we're just gonna get into this video. I'll show you the clips of me finding all of this lot, and then we'll come back here and go through everything that I found. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, and watch my latest one. If you haven't seen it, it'll be one of the corners, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Oh, you're yeah, that'll be thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've got loads in there, but I've just got them there because it's too wet.
Can I have a look at them? Is that right?
I'm trying to put in the
bag full.
These are retro. Very. Allow them all out there. Got the bag. The designer ones are all a fiver each. for them. So they're £5 each then.
So that is all the clips of me finding all this stuff. Now we're going to go through it all and I'll tell you what I paid, what I'm hoping to get if I do sell it. We're going to start with the accessories. This first one is this 1994 USA World Cup cap. I'll show you the tag there. Got a little one there. That was £1. Hopefully you get like 15 to 18, maybe 25. You can sit on it for a little bit longer. Next accessory also cost me £1. It's this Y2K diesel bag. Super stylish, super in fashion. Should hopefully get like 25 to maybe 35, maybe even 40. Have a little search on Depop to see if I can find anything similar. But something like this is super sort of in at the moment with the Y2K fashion. Now we're going to get into the main bulk of the clothing. We're going to do it in how I found it because some of this is in bundles and some of it's not. But this first lot I found from one seller. I went back 2 or 3 times and she just kept on getting bits out, and eventually I went through the back of her car. These first 2 bits were the first items that I found at the car boot. This first one, just a standard YSL spell out polo. That was £1. Should get like 30 to 40 pounds in the summertime. It's in really good nick as well. I think it's got a few small marks but just needs a wash. And then the other top that I found with that YSL is this vintage t-shirt called 7 Temps. It's made in USA and it's dated to, I did see the date earlier, 1998. I did have a search and 7 Tenths is a dive company, dive like merchandise, so it does like wetsuits and all that sort of stuff. But I'll show you the tag there, dated to 1998, and that was £1 as well. Don't think they go for crazy money because I can't think of anyone looking for this sort of stuff, but it's just a good graphic and an old t-shirt. These next 2 bits were another 2 items that I found going back to her, and eventually I found this lot all together. But I paid £2 a piece on it. First one was this early 2000s Fred Perry jacket. It's got the spell out on the back of the neck there. Has got a few marks, but it just needs a wash. And then as well as that, I found just a standard zip up Ralph Lauren hoodie, which should go for like 20, 25 pounds, which will probably pay for most of the bundle. So this lot I paid £25 for. I'm gonna just flick through it because there's some really cool bits. But this first one is a bootleg night tracksuit. I wouldn't usually buy it, but it was a good color, and then it has that on the back, which for people who don't know, that graphic is used loads on like old bootlegs from the early 2000s. But yeah, full tracksuit, that was like a £5 I think in the bundle. And then we got a second full tracksuit. The bottoms are a little bit thrashed, bit of paint there, but they're like a late 2000s pair on that tag. Again, that was £5. Should hopefully get like 25, 30 pounds on the jacket alone. And then I'll just see what I can do with the joggers because they're a little bit tatty. Then we got this vintage t-shirt. It's just like a West Ham bootleg fan t-shirt. It is Julian Dix, which I did search up, but I didn't actually read into it. I'm guessing he's a player from like the 80s or 90s, looking at the kit he's wearing. Julian Dix, it's Termination Time. I'm guessing he was just like a rough geezer from back in the day. Dix on the back. I'll have to have a search and see if I can find anything. This next jacket from the bundles on that really good early 2000s Adidas tag. Do a lot of specialty stuff, like stuff with teams, stuff with like collabs on this tag. And I think it usually ranges from like, I don't quite know, but I'm going to say, just the early 2000s to around like 2010, I think I've seen this tag on. I'm not sure what the shoe is. It's not a Superstar, but that's fully embroidered. Classic 3 stripes on the arm, and it's just in a nice like baby blue and navy colorway. This actual jacket was from 2005. So that sort of gives you an idea of the era of all this clothing, because it's all from one seller. I think she said it was from her brother's wardrobe. She got it from her mum's, but it's all her brother's stuff. This next one, another good one. I love this sort of stuff. Early 2000s TN Nike jacket. It's got the classic TN sort of patterns on the arm. It is a bit tattered because he definitely smoked a lot back in the day, because there's like burn holes and stuff, ash burns and just wear. But there's a TN logo there. Hasn't got anything on the back. But again, they just go for really good money, all the TN stuff. Put any listings that I can find there. Well, there's going to be a few, but for people who don't know, just look out for stuff which has got TN on it. Especially the old stuff, it goes for good money. Then we get into the t-shirts from this bundle. This first one is an early 2000s French Connection long sleeve. That should go for probably like 15 to 18 pounds on Depop. Then all the rest of the tees are just really good early 2000s Nike ones. First one, that's like a TN Hexi logo, and these sort of dots is a pattern of one of the TN shoes. So these go for decent money. I'm going to say like 20, 25 pounds. I've actually got this in black or grey. I can't quite remember. Then we got this one, which I think is like a large or XL boys, or it might be a girls one. It's just got that print on the front. Again, on the early 2000s tag. Then we've got this red one, Air Max 87. Again, early 2000s tag. It is in red, but should be like 15 to 18 pounds all day on Depop. This one's a pretty bog standard, Just Do It t-shirt on the early 2000s tag. Should be like 15 pounds. Then we've got another one. It should be on that tag, but it's been cut out and it's just got that on the front in like a baby blue. Some of these do have a few like storage marks, so I'm gonna wait until I do the Instagram photo and then I'm gonna do a big washing session. This one's a really good one. I would have kept it if it was my size, but again, early 2000 tag, and it's the Air Max 90 on the front, just printed. There's some like green accents there, which is really cool. Just a really good Air Max tee. That one should be like 20, 25 pounds if it's in good nick. We've got a standard, just graphic Nike Air one, again, on that tag. And then finally, my favorite one, which I'm super sad it's not my size, but it's just like a center logo, early 2000s Nike graphic tee. I'll show you up close because it's just really cool. It doesn't have any meaning, but it's just a cool graphic. Again, on that tag, size medium, and it just definitely needs a good soak to hopefully make it nice and white again. That's it for the bundle. Then we got a few individual items to do, and then we got another bundle to end the video. This first t-shirt I actually got this morning. It's a WCW vintage t-shirt. I know this is an older Gildan tag, but I'm not too sure on the date, but I know it's an older one. So I'm gonna say it's early 2000s, late 90s, but correct me if I'm wrong. If you see Gildan tags like that, buy them if they got a good graphic. But this is obviously WCW. Nicely battered, faded and worn, but I did pay up on it because he sort of knew what he had but sort of didn't. I paid a 10 on it. Should hopefully get like 25 to 35, maybe even 40 if I sit on it for a little bit. Next we've got Thomas Burberry early 2000s quarter zip knit jumper. I actually got this with the diesel bag, paid £1 on it. I'll show you the bit there, just Thomas Burberry, and then it's got that tag there. I'm not too sure about Thomas Burberry, but I'm pretty sure it's like a sort of like a sister label, or like a just sort of a lower tier of Burberry. I'm sure you can search up on like Wikipedia or something like that, but it doesn't go for crazy money. I'm gonna say 15 to 25, maybe even 35, because it's quite a nice heavyweight one. Just depends if I can get it in good nick, because it's a little bit rough, no holes, just needs a good wash. Next we've got this Poland football top, paid £5 on it, pretty sure it's real. Bit of a weird thing to fake. It just had a few marks on it, so that's why I got it for £5 and not £10 or £15 that he was asking. And I think it's from 2006 or 2009, somewhere like that. It's early 2000s. I'll put a picture of any sold or any listings that I can find. But it's got no one on the back, it's just got that on the front and that there, little stain there. And then the last single item of this haul is this really, really nice Paul Smith striped t-shirt. I basically just buy and like any Paul Smith on this tag because it's just really good quality and really good designs. It's just like a rainbow sort of striped t-shirt. Unfortunately it's not my size, but that was £2. Right, now we're on to the last bits of this haul. Got it all from one guy, paid a £5 a piece. He basically just wore all the good designers back in the day, he said. Yeah, we're gonna go through it all and I'll show you what I got from him. First we've got these Massimo Osti denim sort of beige trousers, really good nick and really just good quality. I'm not too sure what they go for, haven't sold this brand before. I think I do have a few other trousers that I need to upload from this brand. Then we've got another pair of trousers, Versace Jeans Couture on that tag, which I think is like early 2000s, maybe late 90s. But these are actually my size and I tried them on and they're gonna be kept with me. They're just a nice, good quality black pair of trousers. The patch is basically unworn and unwashed. Next, we've got another bit of Paul Smith with that good tag. It's just a really nice heavyweight shirt. Little tab there on the pocket. Again, I was gonna say the price. Again, £5. Should be like 25 to 30 pounds if I was to sell it, but I reckon I'll just hold on to that one. Then we got this Palo Jeans zip up Harrington. No logos on the front, just a little patch on the back of the neck there. But it's just a really nice heavyweight beige Harrington jacket. Should be like 25 to maybe 35. Again, it just hasn't got the branding, so I don't think it'll be too popular or won't like fly out the door. Now we're getting to the final three bits of that bundle, the best bits. This first one is like a popper sweatshirt bomber style jumper. I'm sort of half on the fence whether it's like nice or not, but it's basically just got this sort of monogram Stussy all over it. It's on that tag. If anyone knows how old that is, just let me know. I'm guessing it's early 2000s, judging by the other stuff that he had. But it's in just like a really nice brown, really good nick as well. Don't know what that'll go for. I'm gonna have to ask a few people and see what they think. And then finally, my goal of finding a Burberry shirt has happened. I found one and I found another one, both together. This first one is just a navy one on the Burberry's tag. I'm debating keeping it, but I just know I won't wear it. I have not sold a Burberry shirt in years. I'm gonna say 60 to like 100. I'll put a listing up here if I can find one. Well, I can, because there's loads on the Burberry's tag, so that's like a 90s one. And then the other one is just the standard Nova check on the early 2000s Burberry London. Made in England, I think it is. Yeah, made in England, size XL, really good size. It's even got the dry cleaning tag on it, which is dated to the 31st of the 6th, 2002. That shows you the age of that one. Obviously, that is Burberry, so that's from when Burberry's changed to Burberry, which was, I think, in 1999 or 2000. I'll put any listings I can find. I reckon, again, it's probably like 80 to 120, but probably like 3-4 years ago, these just, everyone wanted Burberry. Everyone wanted monograms altogether, but just a crazy find. Been wanting to find a Burberry Novacek shirt in the wild for so long. I've been doing this for like 6 years and I haven't found a single Burberry shirt. But I found like loads of trench coats, but finally done it. Trying to think what the next thing that I want to find is. Probably a really good band tee or like a pair of Big E Levi's. Again, really hard to find in the UK. So that's it for this haul. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, follow my Instagram and my Depop down there at the bottom of the screen. Ryan's Finds, IHNDS, FNDS. As well as that, you can also follow the wholesale Instagram, messinawholesale. I work there and I help run the wholesale side of it. But if you're looking to buy secondhand clothing or vintage in bulk, just give us a message on Instagram. I'll also put the email in the description so you can just email us. And I think that's it for this video. I'm just happy car boots are back, basically. But yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new here, follow my Instagram and Depop, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you next weekend if there's going to be a nice haul for it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.